Dr. Doreen Grand-Pichet is the
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism.
Doreen Grand-Pichet.
Dr. Grand-Pichet.
Dr. Doreen Grand-Pichet.
Dr. Doreen Grand-Pichet is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen. So we're here with Dr. Doreen Grand-Pichet. She's answering your questions in real time. I wanted to get to because we mentioned that we were going to answer this question. On April 10th, Evelyn Kung answered the question about my 6-year-old who thinks in pictures. She said there are lots of ways to help teach him and gave some great examples. Is there any book or studies I should read? I have Dr. Grandin's books. We do have a homework log, and even when I pack his lunch, he can't answer the question. We have worked on WH words a lot, but I wonder if it's because he hasn't connected them with the pictures he sees. Anything I can continue to study and try, I appreciate it. And they left their email. And for those of you who weren't here, including Dr. Grand-Pichet, one of the things that we were talking about, there were a bunch of different things we were talking about, but it's that tricky thing where we want the kiddo to come home and answer questions about what happened at school.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's
right?
An easy one,
yeah. So go ahead.
So I would just suggest that I don't know of any books that focus just on this particular topic, but I would really suggest that you get on Skills. Again, I feel like I'm marketing for Skills today, but the truth is, if you get on Skills, and you may have heard us talk about Skills before, but when you get into the curriculum of Skills, every single lesson has a visual modification. So you will be able to modify everything you're teaching for a visual child, every single lesson. So it was important to us to do that because we feel that there are a percentage of kids on the spectrum who are visual learners. That's it. That's their modality. They receive information visually. They have a very hard time receiving information auditorily or integrating auditory and visual. So we made it so that you have the ability to have visual presentation for a lot of these things. So I would really use Skills. I mean, it's not 1 or 2 lessons, it's every single lesson on there.
And just to clarify, the reason why Skills comes up from time to time is this is the tool that Dr. Grand-Pichet invented to be able to answer these questions. Yeah. That is why it comes up.
And honestly, before we produced this platform online, we wrote 8 books, which were curriculum areas, and then we worked years and years and years on how do we make it visual for every visual child, what are the prerequisites to each lesson, how do I prompt it, what are some points for teachers. I mean, we've put a lot of stuff into it, so please look at it and you'll find a million different things that you can do visually.
Okay.